and one, it would lead. Let's say this, right? I had a whole bunch of other people or whatever. If I know that folks is really trying and everybody cheating, what the fuck? What now am I supposed to do? I'm a cheat.
Yeah,
so that's sort of kind of what it is that I'm seeing. Relationships. I won't even say nowadays. It's been like that for a good while. I think when I noticed it, I don't know. I feel like around the time like 2013 ish. It may, but it's sort of kind of always been that way though. But you know, we talking a whole bunch of shit. Let me say this. Let me try and lighten the mood a little bit, right? So like relationships in general, like what are some good things about them?
I feel like just having someone on your side that you can laugh with, like just spend time with, just like I don't know, someone to go to Walmart with. I don't know, like some shit like that. Like I don't fucking know, like
go to Walmart, do some window shopping with.
Yeah, company's nice. Company is honestly nice. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's just that I feel like that's a good thing. Like being able to share your thoughts, how you feel with someone else, and them, they don't have to understand you all the way, but the fact that someone's there listening to you, I feel like that's a good thing. So yeah.
Being there, being present. Listen, I don't, because I was about to mess around and just repeat myself again. No. Because even more so to your point, man, I don't know. I'm telling you, these bad. Like, I think life becomes a hell of a lot less enjoyable because, like, we know that eventually there's going to be hard times. But if you're going through those always alone, that fucking sucks.
Yeah,
that fucking sucks. To be honest, it sucks to be honest. Good. What are some good things about relationships? Well, I tell you this. Before I even asked the question, I should have probably had my damn answer in my head before I even said anything. Wow. There's a lot of things, but what do I even want to talk about?
There is a lot.
Yeah. And honestly, again, I'm still just sort of reiterating some of the same stuff that you mentioned, but the memories though, there's a lot of good memories. Like even I'll just say just use us for example, right? There's time after time after time after time, that we go out, we have a good time, we eat out at dinners. Absolutely love it. Right? We're gonna keep doing that. But overall, those are some good memories. Not only that, listen, we meet a whole lot of people, joke with each other. The conversations go on and on and on and on. And in a sense, it's sort of like with all the things that's going on, whether it be good or whether it be bad, it's sort of a healing. It sort of heals me,
Yeah.
If I did feel some type of way before, coming in, then leaving out of it, listen, even though I may be walking back into a storm, okay, I got a little bit of energy back, I got a little bit of stamina, I got my head's back on straight, my positivity radar done went back. It may have been at a 70 something, a 60, 50, 40, maybe even a 0, but it went back up to, we sitting at 90 now, I've been charged up. So I think that's a really good thing about relationships. I'm not even gonna ask the last question because the last question was what are some bad things about relationships. We sort of kind of talked about that. Let me say this, right? For all of y'all that happen to be watching, because I know that there are a lot of people that's watching. Definitely, I know that I'm talking about the question, she's talking about the question, but y'all definitely feel free because I know that we're voicing our opinions, we're voicing our thoughts. Y'all leave that down in the comment section below, or if you want to hit us up in the DMs, y'all definitely let us know. Like, what do y'all think? So like we're talking about relationships. Like, what is your current view on relationships? What are some good things about relationships? Matter of fact, I got another question because we know that there are some there's lots of good things in relationships, despite me drawing a blank there. And we know that there's definitely a lot of there's just a lot of bad stuff up in the air. Like, how could we even overcome some of those challenges that we seem to be facing
with the relationships?
Yeah, just in general, whether it be friendships, whether it be friendships, dating relationships, whatever. How do we overcome that?
I feel like communication, just speaking. sometimes it may not work. It really depends on, the person or just in general. But it really, like, if you just communicate with your partner or your friend, or you let them know, it's not like you're not going to be at the end and you're not going to regret it because you spoke to them about it. So if they're not listening to you, or if they don't want or not willing to communicate, or just face that challenge with you, then at least you tried to communicate that with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, at least you did that, because you could have just,
You just did whatever the hell you wanted to do.
Yeah, so
Did
that's what I'm
whatever you
saying.
wanted to do. So
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah.
If I had to say something, I think people have got to. It's weird, right? Because I don't think people are using their heads as often, and I hate to even put it like that, but I don't think people are using their heads as often, or their heart, or let's just say this, maybe it's just not in the right way. I guess what I'm trying to say is I think people need to be understanding, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even I'm just not just understanding of people, but just understanding of life. You know, reason being is because, and I get that definitely. There's going to be some times where folks have to like stand their ground. You can't just keep getting hit with whatever BS and that just be that. But like everything is not a damn red flag. And you know something? My bad. Not no pun intended. No pun intended.
Right.
No pun intended. Everything, like, listen, everything is not a red flag. Everything is not, it is not one of those things where, hey, yo, you know what, bro? You ain't do this one thing. Fuck it, I'm gonna cut your ass off. It's not always like that. It's not always like that.
Stop it.
Or it's not always like this. Oh, you do what? Well, I guess depending on what it is, but it's like, oh, you don't meet this criteria. You don't do this. You don't do. Listen.
Your shit is looking like a cylinder. What? Like.
Oh man. So I think people need to be more understanding of each other because nobody's got the answers. Nobody's got the answers, and I don't like. And it's. I'll say this: it doesn't matter who you look to, who you think has the answers. Maybe outside of God, Jesus, man, they don't have the answers. If you want to look towards a celebrity, hey, they I'm sure they have an awesome PR team because there's a whole lot of shit going on behind the scenes that you don't even know about. About with that particular person, they're imperfect. Even I don't know, just celebrities, movie star, like whoever it is that you want to look at, everybody's got their flaws. Everybody's got their flaws. So we got to be more willing to work with each other. And then even in for the folk, in being more willing to work with each other, I think we also need to make sure that we hold ourselves accountable and we keep, even like we mentioned at the start of this episode, that we keep pushing forward. We keep being the best version of ourselves. Again, there's a lot of bad things. There's a whole lot of just negative things that we could do. We have every reason to go and do it. But listen, in those situations, that's where, that's what separates the humans from the superhumans, the good from the bad and all that, man. So, definitely we gotta make sure that we keep striving and we be the higher, we be the I don't even want to say better version. I'm gonna just say just be the good version of ourselves, man. That's what we need to do, and just keep whatever bad habits, bad whatever. I'll say keep it in check and honestly try and do what we can to minimize that. So that's what I would say though. But I'm gonna take a little bit of a break from the red flags and the relationships and stuff like that. Listen. The second hobby, all right, and this is for y'all too. Again, I just to reiterate, right? Second hobby. Well, I said second hobby. Second topic. Second topic is hobbies. All right. So, like, what are some hobbies that you're into?
Well,
And
pretty much, yeah.
Also, hold on. I'm gonna try and get you into the camera, man. Hey, yo, step into. Yo, listen, man. Go ahead.
Of course, I'm in the camera. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm looking delicious.
I'm
looking like a beautiful Hershey bar.
Hey, listen.